Okay, if this works, then that's dumb, and I hate YouTube more than anything. Ah, of course it works. I hate YouTube more than anything. I want to die. So stupid. Like, what is the point in YouTube? Okay, so let me just hello, I'm AVX Toy Cat. This is the worst start to a live stream ever. Basically, I set up a YouTube live event. I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to get it to work, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. So now I have to start over here instead, which is dumb because now everyone's going to be waiting for a YouTube won't just send them to the new live stream. You're going to have to wait for it in a different place. So now I have to say like, hey, live stream started on the main channel. Because now there's 2 live chats going for 2 separate live streams on the same platform. I'm exhausted and frustrated. Like, I don't understand why YouTube, like, I don't understand what went wrong, and I don't know why everything didn't work. But we're here now. I'm going to try and get through my eternal YouTube frustration. And I'm going to say hello, everyone. I'm AVX Toy Cat. Welcome to another live stream on the internet. You have... Okay, this is really dumb. Okay.
In this video,
no, that's not my video, not your... I'm so beyond frustrated right now. Should I do a cave update? Yeah, I think that, definitely. I'm gonna give you Toy Cat Tax at Minecon. Thank you, KKQLab. It's actually... I don't know why, it would feel weird if someone just gave me cash in person. So bad on the internet, though. It's like, yeah, you can do that. Guyugug. Sure, go for it. How do I find my own live stream link? Okay, I can do this. I'm using a whole new YouTube system that I'm not familiar with. So I've got to set this up. Currently live at... Okay, and I'm going to put that there. Whew. This is frustrating. This is a lot. So just to recap, because I've just been like basically yelling at myself for the last 20 minutes. So YouTube has something called live stream events. Basically, you can schedule almost like a video. You can be like, here's what's going to happen and when. So, also thank you, Make Ruzy, cute cat sticker. So I did that today for this live stream, but then YouTube said, but what if no? And so instead, also it just gets worse and worse for a stream, says Shane R. I'd started today's stream 40 minutes ago. It was YouTube. Thank you so much, Mischievous.
For your troubles. Thanks for streaming and not giving up.
Thank you so much, Mischievous, coming in the MVP donation, the biggest of the week, the evening, in a very long time. Thank you very much, Mischievous. It means a lot to me. It's just like really hard to get past when you work under the rules of a system, and then the system just spits out nothing at you. Hey, you seem a tad stressed. I hope $5 helps. $5 does in fact help. It is very nice. I mean, it probably shouldn't. Maybe that's like my money. Oh man, now Minecraft's lagging. Quite seriously too. What happened, by the way? Like, does someone know why my game is running at like 2 FPS? Less than 2 FPS, like 1 frame every 2 seconds. I thought maybe there was like someone joined the game or like a lag machine, but like, that was odd. Is that common? Does that happen a lot? Anyway, hello. Okay, wait. We're gonna go to the forest. I'm just gonna relax. We're just gonna pretend we're not streaming. What has gone wrong with my world? Do you see the pockets of lag? That's very odd. It's very suspicious. Now, I slide you guys over to the right area. Hello, internet. Oh. Hey, how is life? Says Haley last name. Life's going pretty well. Haley last name. Thank you very much, everyone, for the... I'm glad you want to see the stream as much as I want to do it. Because I was like, hey, I'm about to leave. Let's do a cool, chill live stream. And then 20 minutes of just pain later. And because it's scheduled as an event, it's like, well, there's no backing down from this. But I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling like we can do this. I believe. So, hello. Go commit cave update texture pack. You can either stream or play Minecraft. Choose one, because it seems you can't have both. Yeah, right. Something is happening weird today. It's not my internet either. Like, I've got like a pretty good feel on how the internet situation's going, and it feels pretty good so far. Hi, I'm Uncle Ruckus. No relation. Thank you. Don't stress too much and have fun, says LJC. That's my intention, honestly. Again, this live stream's just here as like a hey, I'm leaving soon. Let's have those like leaving vibes, you know. Something my granddad used to do before he left would he be like go around to the family, be like, here's some amount of money that you would appreciate. Do something cool with it. Also, hi to Cats. How's your day? Just got home from school, says Jaden Mars. Hello, I'm doing great. Actually, by great, I mean awful. I was having a pretty good day at boys. I'm excited for tomorrow. I've been, like, hyped all day. You know what? There aren't many opportunities to be hyped all day, but today is one of those opportunities. What time is your flight? My flight is exactly, like, 12 hours from now. Just over 12 hours, actually. Not exactly. Well, I mean, exactly means roughly. It's 2020 slang, you know. Get used to it. Wait. What am I doing today again? Something involving stone. What is the title of today's stream? Is it all set up properly? Again, I literally just have to, at the last minute, just reschedule everything. There's 92 people waiting for a stream in the other chat, by the way. I don't know how. Okay, so we have to delete that real quick, too. So we'll just stand here in a little forest, and I'm going to turn this to unlisted, and we'll deal with that later. Wait, did I turn the wrong thing to... Okay, no, that's the right thing to unlisted. Now we hide that, and now we come back here. And now, hello. Week today, Toy Cat. I've got a flight tomorrow. It's actually, how did I end up on this? But, no, this is my life pro tip is usually you shouldn't drink before a flight. Like, they give you drinks on a plane, usually for free if you're flying long haul. Also, enjoy America, IBX to a Yanklo. I'll do my best to enjoy the Yankee font. The Yankathon? Yeah, I'll do my best to enjoy it. How do you finish these projects isn't tired. Wait, something else. Cat Gale, thank you very much for the £1.54 super chat. We have a plane from Wuhan landing at one of our airports, and the doctor that owns the clinic I work at has come up with an emergency plan. What's the emergency plan? That sounds like pretty... That's like... If you're in the medical industry, which I'm guessing you are, that sounds like a... This is like a real, like... You're on the front lines to help with that. That actually sounds pretty crazy. Please do tell me more. Toycat is yes, and how do you finish these projects isn't tiring. Yeah, a lot of people assume that, like, I do these and I hate it, or something along those lines. And I'm sure you probably don't assume that. Or if I hated it, then I'd be doing a very bad job, or a good job of hiding it, I guess. But no, the deal is like, I get motivated to work on a project, and then I decide to stream it, usually. There's a few exceptions to that rule. I'd say farming wheat is just like, it needs to get done. It's my good, like, go-to if I don't have an idea. But, yeah, as far as, like, projects in Minecraft, it's like, I always want to have stuff done. Like, part of what drives me now is I want to see people's reaction to it. I'm, like, always kind of curious on that one. But, yeah, man, I don't know why I look so rough today, but I really do. Every time I look up, I'm like, man, you look like something's gone wrong with you. Also, what streaming software do you use? I use OBS, Mr. Travis Greenfinger. And got paid today, so here's $5. Love your stuff. Thank you so much. Petty, welcome to the Stream Tax Club. You can now be a Toycat taxpayer. You get a little envelope in the mail that confirms your... That's all a lie, by the way. That's all. Those are all me being facetious to call Petty. Or is it Petty or Pet Y? I'm not really sure what. Do you have a pet letter Y? I don't know. Don't know the deal with your name, but I appreciate it a lot regardless. Petty. Adds some mood to my day. It probably shouldn't. I don't know, like, as a streamer, are you meant to feel good when people donate? Or are you meant to be like, well, sure, I guess. Because, you know, like, if you give too good a reaction, you know, like, if you... One, it's going to probably come off as fake, and, you know, like, even if it's not fake, I mean. But, like, is people going to be like, oh, he's just saying that because he wants people to give him money. And it's like, yeah, I do want people to give me money, actually. That is my exact... thing. We know we work with certain patients, and if anyone has signs of the virus, we have to go into voluntary quarantine. Feels a bit dramatic, but who am I to say? Okay, so Kat, this is unethical advice. I mean, you're a doctor, so you're not gonna take it, so I'll give it anyway. But unethical advice right here. But I reckon my high quality internet cat theory is like, you know what? Quarantine means not being able to work, right? Because you'd give it to patients. You know what I would like? I would like some time locked in a box and getting paid for it. Probably getting paid for it. You got to be getting paid for it, right? If you're in the medical profession, you get it. I actually no, I don't understand how it works in America, but you know, like, oh yeah, I'll go stay in a hotel room or at home, I assume. I know in the UK they put them in hotel rooms, but like whatever. I'll go stay in a room of some variety, and I won't leave there even to go to work or the store. Guess I'll get everything, you know, delivered on, you know, Deliveroo or Postmates or whatever. Like, I don't understand. To me, that seems like a win-win. I might claim to my employer that I have, you know, I have symptoms that I'm gonna be cautious of, and they'd be like, "Wow, so brave of you to tell me." Again, unethical, but not real. Also, instead of doing homework, thank you, Jacob Palomo, for paying the Toy Cat tax. You know, if you think about it, Toy Cat taxes basically fund key projects like homework. So really, you're just doing yourself a favor. Also, you come to California, says Tawari Honey. I am, in fact, coming to California, yeah. Oh, wait, look where I'm going tomorrow, wearing the shirt, intentionally. I nailed this coordination, because I was thinking, how do I tell people where I'm going, but secretly? And that's when I realized, put it on my thing. Also, why TF was the notification on Australian Minecraft, but the stream is covering Forest and Stone. I had to change the stream at the last... I had to change the stream from whenever it was before. I streamed in, like, October, Australian Minecraft. So it's gonna... Whatever, you know, YouTube's system, I'm not... It dumb. I streamed that back in October, and YouTube sees that as now, okay? Since you're putting it on the ground and not replacing it, the mountains will be bigger by a bit. What are you going to do for the trees? Cover them or replace them, says Yonder. I'm going to replace the stalks of something, and maybe later the leaves. I'm kind of torn. Not a doctor, haha, I'm a physician's assistant. However, I wouldn't be paid. I would have Fumkach, meaning I can't lose my job, but they don't have to pay me. Man, that's brutal. You get sick and you can't pay rent. That's like... That's scary. I can't imagine that. Imagine, like, well, I mean, I can, because that's how it works for me, but, like, a real person job, just being like, hey, we don't have to pay you, because, I mean, you know, I guess you're technically not doing a thing, but also, you know, I don't know, that's like, scary crazy to me. That's like a real fear now. You know, I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. It's better to have blood in your poop than blood in your... poop in your blood. That's actually true, yeah. In fact, blood in your poop can be pretty normal. It can also be a sign of many conditions you should go to the doctor for. But it can just be like, well, you push too hard. Eat more fiber, you monster. I think that's kind of nice. So, replace wood with andesite and replace leaves with granite. Yeah, I'm very tempted to do that, honestly. For now, I kind of like the trees being left there, but we'll work through it. Also, cover the sea with shocker boxes. Now that is not a realistic solution, Mittens. Also can confirm I have blood every time I poop. You know what? Probably should go to the doctor about that, fun fact. Man, have I told you, I've complained about my doctor so often. Like, my doctor sucks so bad. Every time I say any symptom, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, blood in the this or whatever. And she's like, all the time? Oh, if it's not all the time, it's not even really a problem.
Do you ever see other builders in Minecraft and think that it could be you?
Okay, so thank you very much, Mastercrafter 56. I see projects done in Minecraft, I think they could be me. Every time I see a build, I'm like, you know, it's like not a thing I envy. Like, I don't know, you know when you see someone with like, okay, wait, here's a good example. If you see someone with a really nice house, you're probably like, oh, that'd be nice to have a house that big with a room dedicated to a trampoline and, you know, whatever else silly nonsense you see. But when you see a, like, I don't know, a fancy painting that cost 100 million, you don't envy it. You're like, you might be able to respect it. Maybe you even know the artist or something. But you're not like, I need that, I want that. You're like, that's good. I don't know. And I'm sure you need a new doctor, though. Every time I try to leave, I'm reminded that, like, my doctor's the best in the area. And I'm like, but I mean, is she, though? And then I'm like, well, I mean, if on paper she's the best. But then I didn't even know. Also, Nova Wolf says don't pack over what you need. So this is a thing actually. So I'm going for 2 weeks, and I pack way under what most people recommend. And even then, I always feel like, man, the stuff you pack never defines your trip. Even if you're going for a full 2 weeks like I am, it's like the stuff you pack is like, it's weight to hold you down. If you're going to the same place for 2 weeks, you know, sure, you could bring the biggest bag in the world. But I've definitely learned over my time that, like, the things I regret not having are usually tiny things, like a charging cable or something along those lines. Whereas the things that so yeah, that's the thing, like, I probably, like, regret, I guess you could say, not having. Whereas, like, everything else, I'm just like, why did I bring this? You know, why didn't I just... You know, I wish I always think about ways to optimize things. Like, every time I bring a jacket, I'm like, that took up the space of, like, three sets of clothes. Do I need the jacket, or should I just wear some of those sets of clothes? I've watched more Toy Cat than I've played Minecraft. That's a pretty cool little tidbit. But Binary Bible? I guess you like robots and you think they're your religion. Also, why not a place that should I donate? And you know what? One, the term donate, I don't really like. I kind of like tip, because it's what you're doing, right? Like, it's not going to a charitable cause. I'm going to put your money in a big pile somewhere, or buy fried chicken with it. Like, if you consider fried chicken a noble cause, then give your money to Toy Cat. But today I made chili, actually. I bought Doritos. It was actually, let me tell you about this. Today Doritos, I went to the store. They were $1.99, and I was like, it's a bit more than I'd like to pay for a bag of Doritos. And I was going to deny myself, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to a different store, and if it's $1.99, I'll get it. And then I did. That's my cool story. I spent more money than I was happy with on Doritos, because I figured, you know, it's my last day in the UK. Our Doritos are apparently all different or something along those lines. I don't know for sure, but everyone tells me. Everyone that has tried the UK's and somewhere else says it's different, and they're tasty. I like the flavorings here. So yeah, basically I decided. Also, it's just a tip, says Mercedes. Exactly, it's just a tip. All I want from you is just the tip, and nothing but the tip. And you know what? I'd only like it if you'd like it. You know, we can see if we like it, and then we can go from there. Yeah, my $2 is going towards the worthy cause of fried chicken, says Binary Bible. I mean, honestly, I reckon, like, you know, charities just have this vague message of give us money and we'll do things vaguely charitable. Like, donate to heart cancer awareness. And it's like, that sounds like a good thing. You know what, would it be nicer if they're just like, hey, donate so we can buy a new chair. Our chairs aren't very nice right now. We'd like nicer chairs. I feel like that level of honesty would be like, you know what? Those other charities think they can fool me. But this charity, they know what's up, you know? They're admitting that... Because, you know, that's a funny thing. Like, there's some old woman that they've, like, you know, harassed on the phone. They've been like, you know, you really could make a big difference by donating to the Heart Foundation or whatever. And then what ends up happening is they use her, you know, £100, her giant savings boost she decides to donate to charity. And then they're like, well, do we need a new office? Also, charity. Oh, how'd I miss that pun? Timothy Ross. I have disgraced my family and everyone in it. How did I not see charity? But yeah, I just feel like it'd be it'd feel like more satisfying knowing you bought 100% of a chair as opposed to, you know, oh, your money went in a pile. We bought lots of things in that pile. It's like I don't know. You'd feel better about your taxes if you could donate to, like, or not donate. If you could pay your taxes and know it funded one specific thing. So, like, some people could pay taxes to build roads. Some people pay taxes to be like, you know what? I think we need disability better. Or, you know, whatever you want. Also, is donating to you better or worse than donating to e-girls? Wow, we just had a whole conversation about the word donate, Daniel Holmes. Also, I'm definitely a cam boy. Like, just saying, get more donations when I turn the webcam on. Just saying. I sit here. I squeeze the globe for you guys. And Sarah Burke
Got
says...
my tax return. Here's your cut face with tears of joy. Hope you have a great stream and wonderful trip.
Thank you so much, Sarah Burke. I am, like... There is this... I'm in this, like, situation where I'm like, yeah, I'm properly hyped. But every day before something like this happens, I'm just like... All that runs through my mind is like, I'm forgetting something, I'm forgetting something, I'm forgetting something, I'm forgetting something. And every time I forget something minor, and it's like, it's enough that I'll never remember everything, and I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, so I can't just fix it. Like, I'm setting up a recording setup where I'm going, just in case you're curious. And it's like, oh, I forgot to order a mic arm. Can I buy one of those at Best Buy? I don't know for sure. Also, if you're a real camboy, then show feet. I'm joking, by the way, but still laughs as Entity121. You know what? If you want to see feet, then no, actually. Feet are not for sale. But yeah, thank you very much, Sarah Burke. It's good to see you again with the tax return once more. I thought tax returns were done in like April in America, though. Like, that's my understanding. Actually, wait. You're forgetting a lot of things, says Aaron Sachs. No, you. Also, how much do we need to tip so it reads out loud, says the Tick Kissing Gamer. It's meant to be about $10. It's slightly less than $10 on Streamlabs, but we don't know the exact amount. But just $10 is the easiest way to put this. Like, roughly 10 American dollars, or the British pound equivalent. We'll let you know. Kind of annoyed and excited, being impatient. Like, I'd rather be home, but the clinic's definitely haunted, and I'd want to go... What? No, I've definitely, like, been thinking, though. I know this is dumb, but I do think that being quarantined with a virus, like, just being able to sit somewhere and being like, well, I'm being quarantined, would be kind of cool. Like, that's why I don't feel any fear in going to Hong Kong. Like, oh, no, they might put me up in a nice hotel for 2 weeks. Oh, the shame, the struggle. Imagine how bad the vlogs would be, because I'd be able to make vlogs like, ooh, I'm in a Ebola situation. Well, not Ebola. What's it called this time? Coronavirus. How's it feel not living in the EU? Says Pokemaniac101. I spoke to a friend about this today who was like wildly, well, not wildly pro-EU, it was like vaguely pro-EU. And it was like, so, you know, even if you like the EU, you gotta admit nothing has changed. There are some like long-term rights to do with like, it's slightly harder now if you wanted a job in one of the other EU member states, and you might get extradited slightly easier or harder to one of those members. There's like a few weird niche case edges that have changed very slightly now, but it's the exact same. It's the exact same. Like, it wasn't even like a big thing, especially where I live. Like, for some people it was huge. Like, yeah, this is what we've been fighting for however much amount of time. But for most things it was just like, well, now it's like yesterday, but sunnier. I got a boyfriend as if people are items, says DP. Nice, DP. Also,
If humans were perfect, do you think communism would work?
so that was the same person who asked how much you need to tip to get a thing. If humans were perfect, do you think communism would work? Well, here's the thing, right? If humans were perfect, then... And perfect, you know, assuming perfect in the sense that the system... Perfect is... If you assume the perfect outcome is a perfectly equal society, then I think even then... You know, if humans were perfect, you wouldn't need communism, right? Like, communism is a perfect system designed to fix human imperfections, but its biggest flaw is different human imperfections. If people were perfect, you wouldn't need to force them not to be, right? That's the kind of thing. And then, unless you're saying, like, oh yeah, what if we all just collectively agreed that everyone can have everything? And I guess in that situation, yeah. I don't know, like, you know, because a lot of people, you know, because like some people are like pro-communism because they're like, also can't afford the full Twig Cat tax yet. Tears up, but here's what I got, says Tom Owens. You know what? You won't be fired to the gulags today, but that's a whole thing. If humans were perfect, there'd be no need for a government. You need to have like some system of like, how do we all defend us? I guess you wouldn't need defense from other humans. You need defense from like animals, right? Probably. Although you could just trust that people would do it for free. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. Yeah, like, there's this funny thing, though, where, like, if you say humans are perfect, perfect is, like, entirely different based on which humans you're talking about. Like, there's no such thing as a perfect person in the world right now. If there were, I think more people would like to be like them. But I just don't genuinely think there is such a thing as a perfect human. And I don't think you could even define it easily. Because there are so many knock-on effects to everything that you do. This is something they actually explored in The Good Place. It's quite interesting. You're getting money to buy chicken wings as charity in my book. Please waste this money on the best chicken wings so my money is worth it. Rip $7. I'm in. I might be able to get some wings at some point in the next. Actually, wait. I know I'm gonna get some chicken wings. I've planned it. Why know it plays. Federal Highways Act of 1921. Is that the one that makes it illegal to ride anything but like any motorized vehicle on the thing? No, it's Federal Highway Act. Federal Highway Act of You know, I don't know how you got my curiosity so much, but you know, I'm gonna look it up. The Federal Aid Highway Act of 1921 defined the federal aid road program to develop an immense national highway system. The plan was crafted by the head of the National Highway Commission, Thomas MacDonald, and was the first coherent plan for the nation's future roads. I think about this sometimes, right? Like, you know how... Okay, this is like almost government related, but this is like a genuine curiosity, right? I love your videos. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Tyson Animations, for the $2.79 Canadian tip. But I sometimes wonder, right? Like the amount of money that the almighty government has risen over time, right? But when was the last time we had something as cool as like roads? Imagine how cool it must have been before 1921 to be like, so there's this new thing called the car, right? And it's like, yeah, but you know, it's kind of rough. And then it's like, the government is going to build magic pavements that go everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. Even like, you know, all the way out west, or even all the way out there. There'll be roads going all the way up and down the country. And it's like, so you have to pay to use them because they're going to cost a lot of money. And it's like, no, we're going to build them to stimulate demand for cars or something along those lines. It's like, that seems like a lot, but I guess you can do it. And then it just happened. A whole new class of thing was just built and then happened. And that hasn't happened in our lifetimes, right? Like, maybe internet infrastructure, but even then it's not really a fairish comparison because you don't need... I guess it's useful, but like, I don't know. My point here is like, we haven't had like a thing just exist like that. Like, in Japan, I guess you could say the railways in like the 70s and the 80s, the high speed, I should say. Like, they went from having like, there are technically trains to, oh, there are lots of really very fast trains. Anyway, love your videos. Also, marry me, says Poo Poo. I will marry you, Mr. Poo Poo, the man living in a, or man or woman, you know, living in a Eurozone country. Also, I love The Good Place. What do you think of the finale, says Yonder35. I thought it was pretty dumb. Like, I liked it. It was emotional in the right ways. But also, like... Okay, so let's talk about the abstract concept of heaven for a second. Not about this show. Also, I have been to Northampton. That's where I did my, my one ever real job. I developed a Windows app for a very, very large company. Like, one of the 10 biggest employers or something. Also, thank you, Midnight Rider. But yeah, I think one of the concepts The Good Place addresses is like, you know, but wouldn't heaven suck? And it's true, right? Like, heaven would suck. Like, eternal good. The only reason good works is because there's bad. And then if you say, oh, but then it feels good like there's been bad, it's like, well, now you made up a magical world that you can't describe to humans. And, you know, isn't it kind of funny? Like, I'm convinced so many of these arguments are like, oh, it's just really good and you can't comprehend it. If it's like, oh, it's so smart that you couldn't explain it, therefore we don't have to develop an explanation. Like, oh, why do we give money to you, Toy Cat? Oh, you'd have to be really smart to understand that, and you're not. Like, imagine being able to get away with that as a... Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna go with whole things. Also, I dyed my hair red and my hands because I didn't wear gloves. I've been caught red-handed. I like it. Also, yay, marriage we will be. I hope I've signed like a legally binding contract with like this poo-poo man or woman. Again, you know, we don't know for sure. You know, probably it's like 50-50 based on the stream people here, right? Also, what did European countries use as the currency before the euros, says the Kitten Gamer? Oh, actually, currency was actually not in Europe before the euro. The concept of currency was like kind of... It wasn't needed here. We kind of just do things for each other. It used to be only America had currency, and then in Europe, all the countries were like, wait, what if we had a currency too? So yeah, just in case you're curious, the euro was like, it kind of came out of nowhere. It was a pretty bad idea. Like, a lot of people didn't like currency at first. They thought, you know, this world we're living in, does it, you know, it seemed a bit dumb to exchange, you know, why not just do nice things for each other without the money? But it's caught on pretty well since then. And, yeah, there you go. So, glad to help you. Also, you probably won't see this, but what does it grade my name? Addison says tale teller. First of all, you're telling tales. Second of all, Addison is a... It sounds a bit like Madison. It sounds a little bit like... Yeah, you know, it's like that. It's like a real name, but like minus a letter. It's like Ndrew, or like, you know, or like on. Like John and Tom, by the way, in case you're curious about my jokes. They're funny, I know. But also I'm only gay for anime traps, says Aki Hajime. You just made the big assumption that traps are gay, and I'm deeply offended. What's your opinion on cheesing the wither, says Mathan Perkins. Cheesing the wither sounds like a weird way to describe like a weird sex act that the kids are getting into. Like, all these kids cheesing the wither these days. Only two genders, me a big boy man. Ooh. I'm Madison. Does this mean my name is real, says Maddie Page. You know, I believe your name is Madison based on the fact that you're called Maddie Page. But yes, your name is real. I'll give you a real name rating of 1 for now. So, my bank turned off my credit card rip. It's really weird the things that like trigger fraud alerts. I spent. Let me spoil the deets with all of you. I spent 10,000 Danish crowns. You can look that up if you want to know how much that is. It's a lot of money on a Middle Eastern website at like 1 a.m. Didn't trigger anything. I spent like 46 pounds on like a week's worth of shopping at Tesco over Christmas. And it's like, ooh, going to Tesco? It's pretty weird, don't you think? Like, I have no idea. And I asked them, like, hey, it's kind of weird. And then, like, listen, every time I go to Tesco, actually, it gets triggered. Like, they're just like, you know what? You don't seem like a Tesco guy till you can. It's really weird. From the World War III scare to the Australian fires to Wuhan coronavirus, what could come next to the year 2020? People act like it's crazy that there's been, like, 3 things that have happened in 2020. But it's that thing of, like, wouldn't it be more interesting if nothing happened in the first month? Would it be a weird like that? I have a pretty fake name if you ask me. Kind of lame, says Alcazol. I can confirm, Alcazol, not a real name. Also, Mercedes says, I only talk to people who have stripper-sounding names, says Mercedes. I said your name twice there. I hope you feel special. Yeah, no, I have a friend named, I was gonna say a friend named Stripper. I might name my child Stripper now. Think about it, right? If you give your child a stripper, or like a name that later becomes a stripper name, you've doomed them to a life, you know, in a club, to the you know, you've doomed them to a career already with a name. If you call them Stripper, that's like a cool ironic name. Like, imagine if you called your son Carpenter. They wouldn't end up being a carpenter. That's not how that works. Same with anyone called Smith. Do you know any Smiths who work in a Smith? You don't, do you? Because you rebel against your name. Also, I just wasted some fireworks. That's always good to do. I mean my real name, but yes, my online alias is a fake name as well. Are you telling me you're not really called Alcazol? My heart is broken. Tell me your real name, Alcazol. I feel like I know it, but it's not coming to mind. My name is weird. It's Zayden. Yeah, you guys all have bad names. I'm sorry. Someone has to tell you. Someone has to break the bad news eventually. Names equal bad. Also, I mean, Tesco is not really weird, but I assume Asda is more for British Walmart, but Tesco is normal. Asda is literally owned by Walmart, and there's a few of their stores that, like, just say Walmart now. Like, I think Walmart's slowly trying to push the branding. Where is this light coming? Oh, from down there. Also, hello! No, wait. Favorite film, and are you a Hunger Games fan? I'll read the hello one in a second. Favorite movie ever? Either the short... I think The Butterfly Effect. I don't know why. I love the concept of time travel or, like, messing with time. Because the one thing we don't have a lot of is time. And the one... Everyone's had that deep, like, I'm 13 and this is deep thought of, like, what if we could go back in time and fix our mistakes? Because there's so many mistakes that I'm just, like, I cringe endlessly and wish I could fix. Members of the Spoon Cult, rise up. Also, hello from Slovakia, till you can. Thank you for the Slovakian super chat, Mr. Mforgy. I've actually been to Slovakia, if you'd believe it. I mean, I've been to more countries than just Slovakia. But Slovakia was like one of the first places I went by myself. Because I got a cheap flight to Bratislava and I was like, I'll work out what it is later. It was a fun thing. My name is Aaron, and when is our wedding? Aaron, our wedding is in 2020. Hello, my fiancé, and I love your content, and I've been watching you for a while together. We created the world we plan to make last because of you. Thanks, says Andrew Salons. I'm just saying, couples who play Minecraft together stay together. Man, the fiance one really annoys me. Like, why? What is? You know what? One sec. I'm gonna Google this. What is fiance? A woman to whom somebody is engaged to be married. So you and your woman who you are engaged to be married to. Why does that seem so offensive if I say like you and your woman you're gonna be married to? You know, I'm just explaining it. But no, I honestly think like having a Minecraft world together, it's like a cool way to. I feel like co-op games are like one of the coolest. One of the reasons I feel like I could never date someone who had never played games and wasn't willing to, because you hear about that all the time where like guys have like, you know, girlfriends who are like, well, you know, as long as you stop doing that childish nonsense with the controller. But like, one of the like great joys of life is like playing a co-op game with someone you don't despise. And I feel like Minecraft's like the ultimate co-op game. You can like build your life together in Minecraft, and then you can move on from that. Also, it sounds like the woman is a pet, says SGL. Are you implying that, you know, I'm not gonna go any further with this sentence actually. This is not gonna look favorable in a few years. Also, you stoned because you rock my world. Also, fiancé can be either, lol. No, it's fiancé and then it's like fiancé. Fiancé is a man to whom... Wait, so this is...
Fiancé.
That's the man and...
Fiancé.
Oh, wait.
Fiancé.
Can you spell a difference?
Fiancé.
Why is one a different voice?
Fiancé.
Fiancé.
See, that's like a harsh, you know, whatever. You know what? They're different, apparently. This is dumb. You know what? I hate this. It's a stupid word, is my point. Anyway, thank you, Papa Jeff. Jeffrey is a bad name, and you only talk to pigs. Well, good thing you are a pig, scum. But yeah, they're different. Also, do you have a restaurant called Cookout in the UK? Oh, we don't. I need to look up what... Okay, wait, one sec. What is Cookout? Sorry, this is, whose fault is this? If you like me placing stone, then it's the fault of Chunky9. Okay, Cookout is a privately owned fast food chain in North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Mississippi, and Maryland. I should go to Cookout. That sounds good. It's only on the East Coast, which is sad. I spend a lot of time on the West Coast these days. Fiancé F and M, the extra E is because French genders everything. You know, are we French? Do we gender things? No, we do not, Claudia. That is not the way we live our lives. Also, if someone called you smelly, what would you do to them, says Poo Poo. Do people call you smelly, Poo Poo? I can't work out why they would. Jacob Paloma, if you could go back in time and come back to now only once and change something, would you? So the real deal, I don't know if this is normal in life or if I'm lucky that I feel this way right now. But since my like angsty teenage years, I genuinely believe my life has gotten better. Like, I am... Also, my friend doesn't want to play Minecraft PlayStation 4 anymore. He says no matter what, Mojang will do PlayStation 4 Bedrock updates last. I say, since it's Bedrock, all versions will at the same time. Do you want me to settle your debate for you? PS4 gets it at the same time, and Switch gets it last. But by last, it's like a day late. It's like, 18 hours. It's a whole problem. Also, best Robin Williams film, Flubber or Mrs. Doubtfire. My favourite Robin Williams films is the one where he's in a trailer. Is it called RV? You know, I love it that much. And I only like it because someone said, like, it's a good movie and it has Robin Williams. And I said, nah. And then I actually changed my mind. And that's rare. Why am I almost 21 and still an angsty teenager? I mean, I really do think... Okay, controversial opinion of Toy Cat. I feel like somewhere in your 20s, like, let's say, I think 18 as an age to be an adult is, like, overrated. 18's, like, the minimum you can be and become an adult, or, like, maybe 17 at a stretch. Maybe 16 if you have, like, I don't know, 2 divorces and a you know, mortgage to pay down or something. But, also, who is Joe? Joe Mama. Anyway, so I'm funny. You get it? Because you said a thing, and then I said it, but different, and I made it a funny. We're laughing at it now because I'm hilarious. Anyway, so why am I 12 and still an XD teenager? I really think that we like kind of overrate 18 as an adult age. Like, because 18 is written in the law as when you become an adult. Because it's like, you need to have an age where everyone just becomes a thing. But I feel like it's pretty normal to like, I actually feel like for the first time in forever, I like have a grip on myself and I'm pretty sure about it. Like, you know what? Even though there's lots of things I still don't do like an adult, I don't want to do them like an adult. And that's my adult decision. Whereas there's like a stage where it's like, I don't want to do things, and I know I should, but I'm not going to anyway. And that's like, when you're at that stage, it's a whole thing. You got me there, young man, that made me lol. Thank you, Poo Poo. We'll make great husband and wife team. But the, I generally feel like, this is like, this doesn't help anyone to hear. But for the first time in forever, I have down moments. I've been having one randomly this last week, but I have down moments. But my life is way better than it ever should have been. And that's, like most of the time you feel like, not that you deserve better, but that, here's a way to put it. If you roll a dice, with 6 sides, most of the time you probably feel like you have a 1, a 2, maybe a 3. Or even if you have a 4, you're like, I wish I had a 5 or a 6. I feel like right now, I'm on like, I don't know, a 5 or something. Or like, I don't know, it's a better example. I flipped a coin and I got 4 heads in a row. I could get a 5th heads if I flipped the coin. I'd love to go back and fix something. Get another, spree of luck in there. But it's like, man, there's a lot. I feel like there are so many cool chance things in my life that I'm kind of grateful for. Actually, this is something. I really do think you're a lot happier if you think you're lucky than if you think you deserve things. In most contexts, Like in the context of, let's say love. Let's say this YouTube channel. Even, like, I definitely think I put a lot of years of making videos in. But I also think that if I went back in time and changed something, I might mess with the present. I feel like all the bad things that happened to me, I roll 20 every time. If you roll 20 on a 6-sided dice, then I hope you don't play craps. But, yeah, one of the things is, like, I genuinely don't... I feel like all the bad things would worth it if they led me to here. And because I don't know which the bad things were needed and which weren't, I'd be like, I wouldn't change something in my life. I'd change something in the future if I could. Like, I'd love to, I don't know. From here on onwards, like, I'm sure my life will stagnate at some point and be like, it's the same amount of good that it was a few years ago. But right now, I'm like, man, things are good. We made some plans a few years ago, and those plans have gone some good places. I feel like lots of lucky things have happened to me in short succession. Just kind of die in half to get 7 on a 6-sided dice. Surely you could get, like... Oh, no, I guess, yeah, you'd always get 7. Or up to 7. You could get less than 7. You can never get more than 7. No, but you could get, like, 6 and a 3. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I did that maths entirely wrong in my head. Me needs to go buy Schlan. Thank you, Poo Poo, for your wonderful, insightful commentary. It'll stick with us with everything. Yeah, no, it's a dumb thing, but like I feel like there's too many lucky things in my life that I wouldn't want to re-roll. Is what I'm trying to say right here. And that's why I wouldn't change anything in my past anymore. Whereas like when I was like, I don't know, 14, 16, when I liked the butterfly effect, when I first watched it, I should say. I like it now, I'd say. But when I first watched a movie that's like, hey, you could go back in time and change things. Watch out, but, the concept of I would love to go back in time, it resonates with me, Like, man, there's so many things that... Knowing what I know now, you could, this is a common sentiment, but knowing what you know now, you can do so much... I could do so many things better. Even, like, dumb stuff like, hey, if you invest in Tesla stock a year ago, you could triple your money. Or if you invest in Bitcoin 10 years ago, you can times 10,000 your money. But there's a lot of dumb things you could obviously do like that. But even like, I would. Wait, is this weird to say? I'm gonna say this in hypothetical terms. But if you take me with my current knowledge back to when I was like a 16-year-old in school or whatever, I think, you know, you'd be much better adept to like, you know, do anything you wanted to. You'd be more successful dating wise, I'm sure. You'd be able to make friends way better, because like friends just pop out of the sky when you're a teenager. They literally just appear out of nowhere. You're like, hey, I guess we're friends now. So if you wanted a bunch of friends, not that I do, but you know, you'd be good at it. You could pick your friends, you know. That'd be cool. I guess you kind of pick your friends anyway. Your life is complex. Do you pick your friends or do your friends pick you? It's a big question. Oh, wow. What is the squeaky sound? Oh, it's my chair. It makes a nice noise. It's good stuff. So, yeah, I'm running out of cooked beef, chat. I'm very concerned. What do we do about the cooked beef crisis that is currently developing? How long are you streaming today? I was planning to stream until now, but because the stream started like half an hour late, I realized we haven't been streaming very long at all. I've got to like work out when I'm streaming till. I genuinely don't know. Let me work it out. Okay, so first of all, I need to. Okay, I'm waking up at 9 a.m. No, I'm waking up at like 8:30. Let's just say 8. Waking up at 8 a.m., which is 7.5 hours from now. Oh god, my life is a mess. My mum says I'm cool. Is it true? No, Doobie Suvi. No, Doobie Suvi. You're not cool. You're warm. It's cooler. Wait, I guess cold would be cooler than cool. What is cool as a temperature? I hate it. Like, I've never. If someone says it's pretty cool, I'm like, so, like, not hot? Isn't that just normal? But cool doesn't mean normal. Cool means some amount of cold, and it's like, what does that really mean? Stream till flight. Plan sorted. We'll stream until. I'll stream on the plane. That's only gotten like one person kicked off a flight and put on a no-fly list. So I probably won't be that person. We know that much. We know that much. But could you move even more to the edge of your face cam? Wait, over here. Here you go. Just be you, friend. I'll sit at the edge of my face cam. Or as it's now known, shoulder cam. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is stream entertainment now. This is what I do in lieu of coming up with interesting thoughts. I just wiggle my fingers at each other. So internet, I have a question for you. Is it a wait? Actually, wait. Please call the Stone Forest Estonia. No. Sorry, Rob Cook. Thank you, Robbie Cook. I appreciate your super chat. Is it okay to do bad things to achieve good? Because I feel like right hand cam. This is my left hand. Wait, how do you think this is my right? Oh, I guess you assume it's mirrored. It's a fair assumption, but if you look, the shirt is very clearly backwards. Wait, how can you prove, besides my t-shirt, how would you know which hand is which? I videoed you saying the updates to sell the argument, now he's mad because he was wrong. That's what I'm talking about. If you make the leaves glass, it looks cool. I'm trying not to use too much glass. If it's the best strategy, we'll do it, but like, we gotta watch out for that. So, should we start making a few of these, I probably should do the stone first. There's just so much stone to place. I'm like, you know what, we've placed all the stone now. And then there's more stone. And then you're like, well, now I placed it all. And then more shows up.
Evening Toy Cat. If you happen to somehow end up in Minnesota in the next 2 weeks, I would like to awkwardly meet you. I'm just saying. Safe travels.
So first of all, thank you very much, Jess Slimmer, for the £10 super chat. I've been to Minnesota twice now. Once was like a whole weekend thing. It was really fun. I like Minnesota. and once was a connection. I've recently, after like my last connecting flight experience though, I've been on like a strict will not connect in America unless I literally need to kind of vibe. So I'm unlikely to go via Minnesota again. Because I also, like, one of the cities that I've basically determined, like, I don't think I ever want to go there, but I'd love to see it, is, like, Detroit. So I'll probably connect through there rather than Minnesota. But, you know what, if that's near Minnesota, I don't know my map right now, but they seem close in my head, then I'll let you know if I'm through there. Or if I accidentally have to go from Minnesota. I get invites to go to the mine, whatever, fest or whatever they're called. Mine, whatever, the things, the pretend conventions. Mine Fair, that's the one. It's like the trolley problem experiment. Would you kill one person to save, or would you rather kill one person or 5? There's no answer, says Minecraft Molly. See, but everyone can agree in the abstract that, like, you should kill one person to save 5, right? When you take that argument. Everyone says you do the bad thing because it makes the good thing happen. Because you can perfectly mathematically work out the value of the bad thing to the good thing. Also, by the way, it's a baby squid. Look how adorable that is. Bedrock exclusive, by the way. A squid that's smaller than a salmon. Just saying. You know, you might think Bedrock ain't nothing, but clearly it's something. Detroit is not near Minnesota. I mean, near in the ethereal sense. I don't know what ethereal means. I'm just trying to sound smart, okay? But yeah, like, kill one, save 5 is technically only saving 4. Yeah, but like, it's a maths problem, right? Because if you equate each life equally valuable, how about if you do something like, hey, kill 4 people who are terminally ill? No, wait. Kill the president, not the president.
Hope you have fun traveling.
Hey.
Also, the description mentions placing glass in the end. Not stone in a forest XDXD.
Oops. Okay. Hi. There we go. Much better. I fixed the description. Thank you, Haunted Zombie. I'm gonna have a good time. I really am looking forward to it. This is my longest time I've ever spent in America. I always go for like a week or less. This is gonna be my longest time I've ever been there. I'm really hyped for that. Actually, wait. Technically, I went to America for 2 weeks when I was like 3 or something, I think. But I don't think that counts. But I'm no super genius. There's a whole great state and lake in between Minnesota and Detroit. You know what? I'm gonna look at a map because I'm pretty familiar in the broad sense that they're both northern, but I don't know how far apart they are. Okay, so Detroit is... wait, should we do Geography of Toy Cat real quick? Let's do it. Hello, I'm IBX Toy Cat, and this is Geography with Toy Cat. Your #1 source of Minecraft geography. So, the distance between this and this is 800 kilometers. In American terms, that's nothing. Admittedly, you have to go, like, around the lake, probably. It's only 991 kilometers. That's, like, how many miles? Not many, like 7 miles or something. 12 barrels of fish. But yeah, you know, you think it's a lot. It isn't a lot. It's not much at all. It's just over there. Like, compare that to, like, the UK. UK is, like, all the way over there somewhere. See, it's much closer by comparison. Okay, hope you all enjoyed Geography of Toy Cat. Remember to rate, favorite, subscribe. Okay, so... oh god, I've lost something. There we go. So, what was I saying before? It was definitely words. That's Sydney to Melbourne, more or less. Yeah, and Sydney and Melbourne are pretty close by, right? Pretty close by. But, yeah, so, oh man, what was I saying before? How are you doing? I got Snow Day today and defeated the Wither for the first time all by myself, which is an improvement from playing my bro to defeat the Ender Dragon. Oh, you finally moved up from having to pay your siblings to to do things from you. No, yeah, the Wither is definitely a more interesting boss in a lot of ways than the Ender Dragon. Like it feels that the Wither is a more Minecrafty boss than the Ender Dragon is. The Ender Dragon feels like it's a it feels like it's a deliberately planned thing, I guess. The Ender Dragon feels like it was trying too hard. Whereas the Wither is more Minecrafty. It's like, you spawn it when you want it, but it wrecks you. If we're gonna have more bosses in Minecraft, we want more withers, not more dragons. Trip to Wuhan soon. I cannot confirm that. How do you get a block straight to your hand? Also starting a Toy Cat squeaky chair fund. When's it even squeaking? Where's the squeak? I don't hear the squeak, chat. How'd you get a block straight to your hand? So we're gonna to prove this one. Here's like stone. It's not my inventory. You press the pick block key. You have to assign it yourself on a mouse. It's the scrolly wheel. That one. The thing you wait. On a mouse, it's this thing. And on mine, it's like a keypad. I'm at work, so I can't stick around, but have a good rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Cat Girl. I'll probably be a while till I'm back to streaming, but like Thursday, I want to say. I want to try and get a stream set up in San Francisco. Be my first American stream, probably. That might not be true, actually. I don't know. Also, missed you, Daddy. Missed you, too. Hello from Minnesota and say Wisconsin smells. Why would I need to say it? It's just factually true.
Detroit is 11 hours from me. That's far for me. 700 miles.
Oh, 11
Faced
hours
with
is far
tears of
away
joy.
now. No, that's 11 hours. That's like an afternoon drive for Americans. Like, oh, I'll drive that far to go get lunch. No, from what I do know, Americans do drive very far. So you know, 900 miles. That's me cutting it lightly. That's like, hey, I'm in town, really. But no, yeah, I in my head it was I would have guessed they'd be like 300, 400 kilometers and miles apart. Like, not good, but not bad. But I'll admit they're basically. It's crazy that two Midwestern places can be that far apart and not even be the like edge case scenarios. What is your favorite type of government, by the way? Explain as I
How
sit.
is dealing with traveling going?
So in case you mean like right now, I have to pack things, but to pack them, I need to not use them for live streams, so I can't do that till I'm done here. But yeah, I guess it's not. I don't know. Okay, wait, chat. Can you help me with this one? Let's all work out together. Let's help Toy Cat with his ridiculous issues. I don't know if I should bring my Xbox with me, or if I should I have to get back to working, but have a lovely rest of the Wait, did that come up twice? I feel like it did. Oh wait, oh, okay, that's like it's similar but not the same super chat. Thank you very much, Cat Girl. Hope you have a wonderful work. But yeah, no, the quick question: what's your new live stream channel about? I have some crazy news for you. Also, what made you switch from you used Streamlabs last time and Super Chat this time, Haunton? Curious about that. But I had chili on my fingers and I think I just got it in my eye. But the live stream channel is it's a channel for live stream highlights. I was uploading them here, but then I decided let's make a channel for that. Like, ideally one day it'd be like, actually, you know, if the live streams ever start negatively affecting the channel, then I could do it that way. But I hope that was good. Do it that way because it'll break because airlines don't care about your personal items, says Fiona MCNA. Well, I'd be bringing it like under the. I'd be bringing it like in my carry-on. I don't trust people who are like, oh, I just give the plane my bag and then I hope it comes out on the other side in one piece. It's like, you know, you can keep a hold of it. You can. I know it's like it's a weird service to me. The concept of checked bags, because they cost more money. It's like pay the airline money to take your bag from you and then to return it to you much later after you land. It's like, I don't like that idea. Also, thank you very much. Do you know turkeys are actually a breed of dog? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Also, I love your channel, says Shamir Wiltshire. Thank you very much, Shamir. Shamaya. But no, so here's a thing I was also I thought I'd use both, says Haunton Zombie. Oh wait, congrats on the Emerald Cat, Haunton. One sec, let's all quickly shame and embarrass Haunton Zombie. He's got the he's the only person I believe that I've seen besides Kit Kats who has the Emerald Cat logo. Look, next to his name, it's green. Also, enjoy the best coast. SF is no Portland though. I really want to go to Portland actually. It's just like, what I'm gonna do is like this summer I think, or like just before this summer, I'm gonna see like a bunch of American-y cities all at once. Also, moo.moo/moo ?moo. Who is this person and how why do they give me so much money for such nonsense? I still want to know. Dang, that's a cool cat. But yeah, no, it's cool. We only made that recently because someone like I think we only had people hit 2 years soon. Where does shame come into it? Look, you can shame people for anything. It's the internet. I can shame you for eating breakfast. Oh, breakfast. You think the Quakers had access to breakfast? Pretty insensitive to people who can't eat in the morning, don't you think, to eat breakfast? You monster. Also, thank you very much, Evictus Rising, for becoming a support cat. Oh, I have an update, by the way. We have just under 200 members, so we've got some new emojis coming. That's right. The thing everyone wants the most. Toy cat emojis. You want to have things like this in your life? I'm going to do a bunch of things in chat. Dab cat. Yeah, we got more emojis coming. Quaker oatmeal as a breakfast. Yeah, no, that's actually how I got the thing. I just saw, Also, thought you could see my name. Thought you found me out. You mean Kieran? You could be any Kieran, though. I mean, Kieran's not a very precise name. I mean, it's a very... You know, I've never met a Kieran that I was like, what a normal name. What a normal guy. What a standard fella. It's always like, don't know about this one. Orange square emoji, says G-Bay. We could totally do like a vote for the next emoji. That'd be fun, in my opinion. Might as well mix things up, right? So, notice my comments so I can brag to my friends, says Alex Wilhite. So, Alex Wilhite, more like Alex won't get his comment responded to by IBX Toy Cat. Also, there's a reason you come to America for so long, because you're actually working on becoming an American citizen, says Jessica Forsyth. I do consider, like, infrequently that, like, it'd be cool to be... Oh, wait, what we do is we go to the right here. I consider from time to time that, like, being an American... living in America would be cool for a lot of reasons. But every time I come to America, I'm like, I don't want to deal with this regularly. I don't... I'm okay with leaving, you know? Like... I don't... Like... I've never gone to America without having, like, a load of hassle thrown my way. And I feel like living there, and also, what was that? Did you see that? Anyway, what's your favorite comment type, by the way? Explain as I sit on this big crown, wink wink. So, I think constitutional monarchy shouldn't work, but work surprisingly well. Like, it's kind of like a stable base on which everything else builds on. And I feel like probably the best system of governance is one which is accountable to the interests of a society. That doesn't necessarily mean democracy. It just happens democracy is the easiest version of that to sell to the public. Just be like, hey, what if everyone mattered? And everyone's like, you know what? I'm an everyone. I probably matter. But yeah, that's my long story short. Let's just grab a whole stack. I know I have a lot of beef. It's fine. I need to have more of these ender chests lying around because I keep a lot of stuff in there. But whatever, it's fine. I can eat again now. Cool Peter on Toy Cat for that dog. Wait, where's the concerning dog? Did I kill it? I don't see a dog. There's probably a dog around here somewhere. Oh, the one in the Nether, probably, right? Oh, yeah. I love your Ice Islands, says Chunky. I really like the Ice Islands. I thought, when I started this project, I was like, this is going to be the most hype project. People are going to love seeing it when it's finished. I want to say that survival project bombed. I want to say it bombed. Wait, chat, can we test something? Like, I'll admit, I'm asking you to do something very selfish for my own gain here. So, feel free to not. But, if you want to see the progress, if you want to see these Ice Islands, like, start to finish, I made a video called... I'll get you the exact title. The video is called Jesus, floating ice. Where is it? You know, I don't know what these what I call it. Iceberg. You know, I can't find my own video. That's probably the reason why. Okay, I destroyed an entire iceberg biome to make my own. It was a video I spent like 20 something hours on, and it did worse than a normal video. So I reckon it's something algorithm, right? I'm gonna post. No, I won't post the video on Twitter. I'll post it on Reddit. Reddit.com/r/IBXToyCat. Experiment and like if you wanna see these islands, if you like them, can you watch this video testing something algorithm? Because my theory is that like if YouTube just shows it to a few new people, then the right people will. You know, that's my theory. Also, I watched it. It was great fun. Says Ron Brook. I thought the project was so cool. Like the idea, I liked. I was liking like making the islands. There was a stage in there where I was like, oh my god, there's so many islands to make. But in the end, I'm like, oh, it's cool. We got a bunch of islands floating above a desert. It's surreal. It's a fun combination. But yeah, if you want to find it, it's called I Destroyed an Entire Iceberg Biome to Make My Own. You can find it on Reddit/r/IBXToyCat. Try to watch it a significant amount of the way through. I want to trick the YouTube system because it just died. It hasn't been recommended. Wait, let me show you. I'm gonna be very careful because I'm not allowed to show you. Oh wait, pretend you don't see money numbers. I'm gonna the money number you see right here. I've updated and made up myself. So this is not real, and therefore I'm not breaching contract because it's not a real number. That is my legal defense right here, internet. Don't tell anyone what you see
Rate
here
my
today.
children's names. 1. Christian 2. Onyx 3. Lycan 4. Nova 5. Jedi 6. Tinley 7. Lilu.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to rate the number of children you had as too many. Like, you know, slow down, you know. You don't need to have that many children. Like, could have stopped at 4, would have still had plenty of children. But, it's not what you wanted here. So, okay, rate your children's name. I'm going to say that, Christian, you know what? What if he wants to be a Muslim? Let's not pigeonhole our children's religion. Jesus. Onyx, really cool actually. If it's a girl, if it's a guy, you know what? Problematic. Lycan, we'll go on the 7 out of 10 club. Nova, 7.5 out of 10. Jedi, 2 out of 10. Do you want them to be bullied? You do. Tinley, Lilu. Yeah, they're going in the below 5 clubs. So you got like. You named 3 children well and 4 children poorly. It's a good average. It's a good bang average, right? You know, when you have that many children, you can make mistakes as often as you like. You could name one like, please beat me up. I'm a reject and I'm not loved by my parents. And you know, it'd be fine. Law of averages, right? Law of averages. Anyway, so they make a video about people aren't having children anymore. Look, okay, you know what? I did actually. I like Tinley and Lilu. Lilu's kind of cute. I could see Lilu like developing on me over time. Hobbies. Also, you're right, Robin Brooks. I should have rated them as hobbies. But thank you, Mikhail Zediak, for the thing. Okay, let me show you something. So, the numbers. If you see anything to do with money on this screen, it's all made up. Like that's fake. This number right here. I inspected Element and changed it, so that's not real. So if you look right here, you can see it like it got 40,000 views in the first, like, I don't know, 9 days, which is, like, less than average, but not by much. And then it literally flatlined. Like, 1,000 people have seen it in the last 2 months combined. Which, you know, like, that's a lot. I'm glad 1,000 people could see it. But most videos don't look like that. Most videos look like, you know, they curve upwards more. And it's super, super strange to me that this one went so far below average. Even though it was one of my... Also, look, a lot of people start watching it. Wait, here's a cool thing, chat. You can see, because there's a real-time thing, you can see how many people have watched it in the last 60 minutes combined. Wait, we can see, like, last minute, 7 people started watching it. This minute, 4 people. So, chat, can you help me with a video? If you want to see these ice islands being made, after this stream, Google search destroying my... what is it called? Destroying the iceberg biome to make my own. It was cool, okay? If you already watched it, thank you very much. I just really believe that's like one video that I wish I could somehow get out there. Yeah, I wish I could like send it to the algorithm again to like work its magic or whatever. I want it to have a retry, is what I'm saying. And you can give it a retry by pledging just $1 a month. So, okay, let's go back to the ice islands, by the way. No, to the stone forest. Let's put the ink sac in here. And let's go for a run. See if we can perfectly nail this. This is pleasant, isn't it? This is a nice walking pace. I think I watched it before, but you post too many videos. I can't remember, says Desi Humphrey. Wow, I post too many videos. I guess I'll slow down. Also, play Pocket Edition on stream, says the Kitten Gamer. I've considered it a few times. It's really tricky to, like, to stream good Pocket Edition these days. It's a lot harder. And I hate using my phone, because my phone's where, like, all my banking detail... I could get a text from, like, my bank being like, hey, Andrew Andrews, account number 647249. Did you know that, you know, I don't know, you're actually a closet homosexual and here's your bank detail. Like, you know, it could reveal all those details and I'd be like, you know, didn't want to share that with the internet just now. Andrew, why do you spell out my last name? Try to pronounce it, coward. Mukna is not your second name. Fiona, send me a picture of your ID and I'll apologize. Until then, it's MCNA. Mukna is not a real second name. You're lying to me. I don't know if you should send me a copy of your ID, but you know, actually, I think you should. You coward. Someone watches the video again. Does it count as another view? I think it does. I don't know for sure. Something I find interesting is like, we can actually see like people finding the video one by one now. Like, let me show you. Wait, I'll show you here. Oh, you can't actually see it. It's too far to the over to this side. Wait, if I go to this, oh, I'm really scared. It's gonna do something wrong. Okay, it's behind me now. Okay, here, but minus my webcam. You can see like 9 people watched in the last minute, and then 1 people the minute before that. It's really interesting to see these things. Okay, to me, I find that fascinating. So I got this. Where should I send it at? Tweet it at me. Twitter.com/IBXToyCat. Let me know when you've sent it. And like, I guess I won't like it so that it doesn't go public to other people. Because again, I mean, is tweeting your ID a bad idea? Like, I feel like it is, but I don't know why. Like, what could someone do with a picture of your ID? But yeah, you can tweet it. I'll see it, and then you can delete it. Maybe it's a better idea not to tweet. Maybe you can, just send it to me, and I'll, we'll worry about the ramifications later. Playing on iPad with an Xbox controller attached equals exactly the same as Xbox, but with slightly more render distance. That's the worst bit, right? That's the worst bit. No, I wish there was a good alternative to, like, what's it called? AirPlay, the Apple thing, but for Android. I haven't been able to do a whole thing. They could block the ID number and address. Oh no, I want to see an address. I don't believe it unless I see a address attached. No, it's a great idea for you to see it. I'm checking my Twitter. I don't see a picture of an ID that really says MCNA. I see someone saying, I'm from Hong Kong, please don't come, though. So, that's nice. You know, only 2 people in my life get to say, please don't come. And my Twitter followers are not one of them. I've never seen your face. Yeah, that's a bad face.
It's Brady.
There's a reason.
Miss you in none inbox face blowing a kiss.
Hey, Plumber Brady. Wait, do you want to know, so this is going to sound like nonsense to everyone else in the stream, but let me talk to a plumber real quick from Minnesota. What is it with Minnesotans and me? What do we have? Why do we share so much? Also, advantage of so many children. I have a whole server worth of people to play Minecraft with. It's our bonding time. Well, I've always thought, like, if I... No offense, you probably do have a job. This isn't me saying you have to be unemployed to have children. But if I didn't have a job, having a bunch of children and then making them do things for me, that's got to be, like, just as satisfying as a job. Like, think about it, right? Like, hey, I want a pyramid built. You just need to have enough children and you can build a pyramid. That's actually, right? You can be like, oh yeah, build a statue in my honor, children. I'm just saying, there's a lot of benefits to a lot of children. And I'm totally down with that. Ooga Booga Rock Tree thumbnail. Damn straight. Oh yeah, Plumber Brady. Let me talk to you directly here, Plumber Brady. This last week, I've been like, okay, I'm gonna get to that. Because I've been trying to do all the videos that I need my office setup to do. Like, I can't record Java while I'm away. Or I can, but it's gonna suck. Wait, I've got snapshot coverage. It's gonna be great. No, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be annoying. So basically, I'm trying to record all the videos that I need to do here, and your Ultimate Wipeout World sounds like one I could do while I'm in San Francisco. So I'll see how that one goes, but yeah, I'm excited for that. Do a child labor experiment again. Oh, I could have children and do a child labor experiment, but like real life. That's what I call a pyramid scheme. But some would call that child abuse, says Jessica Forsyth. Wow, some need to get off their high horses, clearly. Like, who hasn't started a pyramid scheme using their children before? But you know, in response to a previous thing, we're gonna go back like 10. We're gonna go back like 10 conversation topics, because I was thinking, right, like, the reason everyone agrees the trolley problem is clear cut is because you can measure the number of lives saved versus the number of lives lost, and you can assume they're the same person. Let me try a trolley problem right here. 5 people who are currently infected with a pretty deadly... You know, actually, I hate this. Coronavirus isn't deadly, but everyone's an idiot, so I'm going to dumb down my dilemmas for you all. But 5 people with coronavirus, like late stage, they're coughing up blood every day, or one person, one philanthropist, one person who spends their whole day helping to solve humanity's problems. Which of those would you kill? You know, would you kill the philanthropist to save the 5 people coughing up blood with coronavirus, or would you let the people with coronavirus die in exchange for the kill the 5? Kill the 5. Everyone's everyone's on board with that. Also, randomly goes back to the trolley problem. Honestly, it's just like it took me forever to not finish, and I didn't. I'm remaking a Twitter account just to prove you wrong. I'd love to see it, Fiona. Okay, so 5 corpses. Man, people are brutal. See what I mean? Like, we measured it in lives, and then we make the lives even a little bit vague, and everyone's like, kill them. Sure, done. The virus won't go away even if you kill them. Why not both? Nice. Multi-track drifting. Well, there is Jess Slimmer. You know what? I think Jess Slimmer is the IBX Toycat livestream equivalent of a philanthropist, really, if you think about it. You seem extra feisty today. I like it. Thank you, Mischievous. Big appreciation to you today. I guess, honestly, like, I generally can spot, like, changes in my personality when, based on if I'm, like, going somewhere the day after. Like, this is almost like, okay, this is weird. This is almost like finality to me. Of, like, isn't it, like, it's like, almost like I have to be like, I'm leaving you forever, guys. It could be forever. I could be locked up in an airport, have my rights taken. You know, we don't know for sure. It's probably not going to, but it's, like, I don't know. Before I do something, I'm always like, this is an opportunity to make the most of what I got. And that's what humans should be doing every day, but it's not what we do, so, you know, that's a tragic thing. But yeah, I'm always like, you know what, let's have some more fun. Oh, also, I met an old friend today. Let me tell you the story, because I don't think he knows what I do. I mean, I mentioned, like, oh, yeah, I play Minecraft a lot, and he's like, I hear that's still a thing. I explained the whole Bedrock thing to him, and he was like, I hate microtransactions. And I was like, hey, guess we have something in common. But, so I met a friend today. Oh, was that a creeper? No, it's a skeleton. That's fine. I don't mind skeletons so bad. Is there anyone you recognize as a usual viewer in chat says Yonder35? I recognize you, Yonder35, from at least another stream, but also earlier today. I'd say Alina Khan is our clear regular, as well as Claudia. You know, it's one of those things where, like, you totally do spot the regulars, and it's way more fun when you're surrounded by regulars. I also have this thing. This is so I think most streamers don't see it this way, and they're probably healthier than me in their outlook. But if you see exclusively regulars, to me that's a sign something's gone wrong, because there's like a phase, like there's only so many Toycat videos you'll watch before eventually you'll give up. It's sad. I wish that wasn't the case. But pronounce my name wrong again, I dare you, says. Wait, I'm gonna try and find the funniest mispronunciation. Mispronunciation. That's the one. Nailed it. Who made up handsome Branson, Scott, or Paul? What? Yes. Rachel Lee says, what's your least favorite part of Minecraft? My least favorite part of the game is... I think, okay, real talk, the new Ender Dragon, the one they have on Bedrock, I have genuine, like, a fear, like a phobia of the dumb behavior. Because I just hate it. I like that I could cheese the old dragon. I like that it was, like, a fun thing. It feels like I've had my ability wrongfully stripped. So that's my least favorite thing. But yeah, one of the things I've been thinking about more recently is, like, you know, seeing regulars exclusively. Like, actually, this is like kind of, this is my always thought. But like, if you see exclusively regulars, that means something's going wrong because you're not reaching new people, and that's what you kind of need to do in this. Also, what do you think of ore spawn from what you know? I'm gonna Google search ore spawn quickly. Ore spawn with girlfriends, krakens, zoo cages. It sounds okay. No, it sounds pretty good. Still not sick of it after 1 year, so. I mean, it's like a, it's almost like building a relationship, right? There's like a bunch of, it's like a relationship without any actual commitment to each other. So like a relationship, am I right? But no, it's like except I'm emotionally reliant on my end. I'm financially reliant on this end of it. So if I'm not if I'm not attracting new girlfriends, because that's what this is. It's my ploy to get all the girlfriends in the world. If I don't regularly attract in new girlfriends, then I can't sustain my business model of selling them their craziness. What he's saying is he doesn't care about us, guys. Exactly, Harrison. Exactly. I just don't care about anyone ever, and that's my big problem. So, oh, the ID's posted, says Nonabuna. Thank you. Okay, so let me check my thing. Okay, let's. Where are my notifications? Here they are. Got them. Okay, so it's okay, real quick. I don't know if I can share this, so I'll share it, because it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So, wait, is it blurred properly? Yeah, it's using proper blurs. This right here, Alabama, by the way, Sweet Home Alabama. There is in fact someone with Mukna as their last name. Mukna. Mukne. What sort of a name is that? Mukne. Chat, how do you say that? Mukne? It could be like a, here's the thing, if that's a funny Irish name, and I assume it is because Mackenzie, haha, I'm funny. But like, this is going to be racist if it's like a Native American name or something. So if it is, then you know what? I'm being ironically racist. Checkmate. Also, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Try playing Chicken Block. It's a decent world pack, and it's on Bedrock. Also, Toy Cat Tax. Thank you, Michael Nicole. Very much appreciate the £5 super chat. Always love to see him here. Yeah, no, it's gonna be scary without you all. It's gonna be like, it's almost, it really is like a, I don't like that it's like a relationship because it is parasocial, and it makes sense why it's like a relationship, but it's like, oh, isn't it weird? I'm gonna miss you guys. It's gonna be a while until we see each other again, and it's cool to see stuff like that. We're like, hey, you're gonna miss me too, or maybe, you know, at least there's some interest, there's some stake that you're losing. I'm not gonna vanish from your minds. It's nice to know. Are you going to replace the grass and flowers in your forest? Not the grass or the flowers. No, wait, I'm covering the grass because, like, I'm dumb. But the flowers, no, and the trees will be replaced, which is kind of like grass. When it comes to Toy Cat questioning the validity of people's names, so he has to ask to see their ID. Last name, that's what the 4 letters are. But like MCNA, you can't be called Mukna. Mukna is not a real name, okay? Minecraft Sodium says mostly ghostly. Okay, real quick, underrated comment here. Minecraft Sodium, Muk MCNA. If anyone can beat that, I'd love to see it. Wait, can we make this into a roast of Fiona from what's the word? the roaster Fiona from Alabama. Mukna. Also, you can never vanish from our minds. I think it's a very real thing that happens to people, though, right? Like, people vanish all the time from celebritydom or YouTuber. Like, how many YouTubers did you used to watch that you don't anymore, and you have no clue what they're up to? It's a large number, I'd be willing to bet. Also, thank you very much. Mischievous, have to spend time with my crazy family, have a fabulous trip. I'll be hopefully posting about it on Twitter. It's going to be a weird trip. There's a lot of, like, unknowns about it. Oh, I'm going to be seeing, If Anyone Lives in New Mexico. I'm seeing Albuquerque for, like, 4 hours. Wait, chat, let me tell you about this, because people find my flying stuff crazy. Because, like, it is, I guess. I'm flying to Albuquerque, New Mexico for, like, it takes 4 hours to get there from where I'm going to be. And then I'm spending 4 hours there, and then I'm flying back, which takes another 4 hours. So, if you live in Albuquerque, tell me what's going on. Also, there's so many people in your life that were once important to you that you've completely forgotten by now and you'll never remember. Right? It's a real thing, right? It's and some of those people you probably thought at the time, I'll never forget them. Also, MCNA is when you're about to order the McDonald's, but back out at the last second. It's the muck. Nah. Like, I'll have a muck. Nah. I like that. I like that a lot. That's, you know, Mystic Rainbow Dragon. I think you might have won up the Minecraft Subdium person. Also, Andrew, you should follow me back since you were wrong, even though you were right about it being Irish. Or you're from the Irish and you go into it. I'll follow you for being, I guess, deeply offensive in that way. Stalking pillows. There you go. Everyone should follow Stalking Pillows on Twitter. That's my recommendation. Now you have like a big audience of people. You gotta like build it up, right? Like, ooh, what are we gonna tweet to them? Also, replace flowers and grass with dead coral. Dead coral's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer, right? When's your next realm gonna be? It's out right now, Jack Lader. People ask me literally all the time when my next realm was gonna be, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, well, I'm gonna announce it, but then I announce it and people still ask, and it's like, are you trolling? Are you trying to, like, it's like this is, it sometimes feels like the most annoying thing someone could do, they're doing, and it's like, this has to be a joke, right? There's no way this is for real. Also, this one is for Dank Magician 69. Not only can justice and power coexist, but justice needs power, as power without justice cannot help those in power without power. It's like, I don't know, freedom and equality or something. You can't have equality without freedom, and you can't have freedom without equality. I still don't know how to join your realms. When's the next realm? I agree, Harrison Gray. Albuquerque has great Southwestern art museums. Do I look like I care about Southwestern art? Yeah, actually. It's I hear it's no, I don't know what it is. I'm seeing the only thing I have like planned so far is I want to go to the old town because it looks like a. I've actually been to Mexico City, like a weird. It looks like a weird suburb of Mexico City, and I was like, it's like Mexico City, but I won't fear for my life. Maybe I should fear for my life anyway. Isn't it? You know, the one nice thing about America is unless you go through like the dangerous, scary bit of like an inner city, which every city has, but that's fine. And it's not even that scary. Also, wait, I was born in Albuquerque and try out Gardunos restaurant for some good Mexican food. You think I go to New Mexico for some Mexican food? But no, get a red and green carne asada burrito. Carlsbad, Roswell. Oh, Roswell, New Mexico. Oh man, I want to go to Roswell, New Mexico. Actually, no, I don't. That's dumb. I've decided in the space per sentence. That's dumb. That mispronunciation of Albuquerque will hurt me. I'm just saying the city in New Mexico. What's the mispronunciation? What's the mispronunciation? Elena Khan. Kajit has Collins says, I've been watching you for years and been subbed. Thanks for the videos. You're welcome, Kajit. I'm glad you like them. I like your name, Kajit. I am a Khajiit, but without the weird Skyrim implication. In the most dangerous parts of my city, you're still pretty safe. I literally can't imagine anything dangerous happening in like Salt Lake City. I literally can't. Like, oh no, I might get preached upon by some rogue missionaries or something. I don't imagine so. Challenge: TC can only go to places he can say correctly. So you're saying I can only stay in the UK? Man, the UK has the worst pronunciation of things. It's like you have to, like, it annoys me the way we say it, and it annoys me the way other people say it because I'm so used to the wrong way that we say it. It's whatever. It's a whole thing. Was this originally called Australian Minecraft? I mean, yes. If you think about it, all Minecraft is slightly Australian though. So, just saying. Just throwing that one out there. Give you a curveball for the evening. So, without stalling you too much longer, I want to say that your love and affection is appreciated. You know what? Let's keep going. Actually, I was gonna leave, but you know what? I've decided against it. So the trolley problem. Okay, like, isn't it funny that you can say like, you know, it's harder when you mess up the values of the lives, and here's something I keep coming back to this one. Like, imagine if you could kill 50 people to save 1,000. Like, same trolley, the trolley's going like this way, that way. Would you do it? What if those 50 people were innocent and you're like, well, yeah, I guess they are innocent, and the 1,000 people were like your own group or whatever, and then it's like you can use the trolley problem to justify terrorism, right? Like the guy in London, we recently had a guy who like broke out prison, stabbed a bunch of people, and his justification was like it's what the prophet wants or whatever, right? You know, that's what terrorism is. It's twisting words to make a bad thing seem like a good thing, and then justifying horrific acts. But in their head, they are justified, right? And that's because they think they're doing maybe a bad thing now, but it's creating some good long-term justifications. And in their heads, that's just the trolley problem playing out, right? Like the trolley problem is a really fun problem because the real question should be, you know, who are you to decide? You're not someone to decide. You should back away from that. And it's like, it sounds so wrong on that surface, but it's because when you hear the problem like that, it's so simple. When you hear the actual problem, it's got so many little details to it. And it makes me think, like, what if that's like everything in life? What if, you know, you might think that almond milk is so good, but what if almonds are sentient? What if we one day learn that almonds are actually the most intelligent life in the universe, and we've been killing them by the 1,000 to make milk? And it's like, well, I mean, that's not likely, but it's possible. Should you still feel bad, even though you had no way of knowing? You get me? Like, I guess I've said this a few times, but like, judging, like, what do you think is like the thing you should judge people by? Their intent or by their actions? Because neither really works by itself. If someone tried to do something really nice and they killed 10 people, that shouldn't factor into it. But if someone maliciously tries to kill 10 people and doesn't, feels bad too, right? Like, I mean, they technically achieved nothing, but also they intended to do it, and they almost did. Like, you know, attempted murder is a real crime, I'm pretty sure. So, they would just die. It's just a trolley. Also, would they die? It's just a trolley. Song 2, YMCA. Lost name. Wait, I'm going to sing this song from Yonder 35. Lost name. It's what 4 letters are. I said lost name. How do you pronounce it? You can't say it, cause there's no vowels. How do you pronounce that? Their last name is the MCNA. Wait. MC. How do you do an N with your hands like that? I don't even know. I tried my best. Thank you very much, Yonder 35. High effort chat. It's what we need. Also, this is so deep, says Ritually. I love how we immediately went from trolley problem, like what is the intent versus something else, to let's sing the YMCA but with that person's name instead. Toycat, you should make a music channel. For real, I still regret regularly not making a parody for Vote Mountain Now. It was gonna be Don't Stop Me Now, but Vote Mountain Now in the last Biome vote. I'm just saying, this year's Minecon Live or whatever, You know, we're making a song. It's gonna be good. Vote mountains now. We're having such a good time with snowier snow. It's gonna be great, okay? It was gonna be great. Okay, it's confirmed. IBX5 cat. I actually, like, I think I would really enjoy writing song lyrics, probably. But, I don't enjoy singing. I don't enjoy music, the thing. Like, I guess I enjoy the thing. Also, gotta go enjoy your cave update. I will. That person, damn, is that all I am? Just a person. Is that all I am to you? Just a person? 2020 Toy Cat track drop confirmed. Yeah, I really loved the Savannah one. It was crazy. One day, I took a nap one day, and I couldn't sleep. Like, I guess I could sleep because I was napping. But, I just woke up from the nap and I was like, Savannah, like, Toto Africa, but it's for people to vote for Savannah. And the guy's like, weird idea, but okay, we'll try and make this work. And then I was like, everything just kind of flowed from there. The best ideas are often the stupidest ideas, I find. Like tomorrow, one of the things I want to do, I want to write like a dumb apocalypse book. I want to write a book about some stupid. I just love the idea of a world where nothing makes sense, because then people would understand what the world is like for people who actually look at it. It'd be fun. Not to be selfish, but keep streaming for an hour or so, because your streams help me sleep really well, says Millie. So I'm probably gonna be stopping. Wait, I could just stream me packing, right? Chat, what should I pack? Do I need this lighter? Do I need these 50 euros? I love doing this every now and then, just like, oh no, oh, I'm not gonna do that again. I need these for America. This is the currency of America, right? The good old euro. Yeah, that was close. That almost went horrifically for me. But yeah, you should get to sleep now because I'm leaving soon. Pack a toothbrush. Everyone says pack a toothbrush, but toothbrushes are like $2. Like, if I wanted to brush my teeth, you know, if I did believe in big dentists and their lies about our teeth, I could just buy one. I found it pretty cool how your extremist ideologies through Minecraft villages got around 1.4 million views. I like the video as well. This is Crazy Cooper. So I've kind of gone off this idea a little bit, but how do you feel about the idea? Let me find it. Every religion explained through Minecraft villages. I wanted to like go even spicier than that one, but I feel like we would offend everyone at the same time. But maybe that's the thing. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some space for like weird political thing plus Minecraft, and I was like political humor too. So there's a whole thing in that. It's just like the Minecraft's. I really worry like actually I guess it doesn't affect me, but like a lot of the Minecraft like infrastructure is really set up to be heavily like American left wing, not even like international left wing, like American left wing, because there's very the people in charge of the company at the very top levels, you know, people who direct all the things, they are Americans who are like, you know, whatever. But it's like, it's kind of weird to see that pushed through a game in a lot of ways. Like, they're like, hey, we are a video game about building things, but have you considered how you need to... And it's like, I feel like... I feel like having just like a, hey, what if it was politics, but not, you know, but optional. You could choose to watch it, and it was funny instead of preachy. I feel like that's a concept I like. But yeah, I definitely want to do something. Like, I feel like the 2020 election, there's got to be some awful Minecraft joke we can make that will offend everyone. And that's all I really want from the world. American politics is a mess. And also, yeah, religions explained with Minecraft villages. Because, I mean, it's the natural expansion to extremist ideologies, right? What's the most extremist ideology? Oh, there is a man in the sky that tells me that I have to do things at a certain time of day, and if I don't do those certain things at a certain time of day, then I'll burn eternally in a place that we've never seen or heard of, but I'm pretty sure exists like that. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty extremist to me. You know, I'm just saying, I've never killed because I really love plastic straws, and I love plastic straws. But if you asked me to kill someone for them, I'd be like, you sure? Is that a good idea? You know, like, maybe not. So, are you atheists? Says Mozart the Great. I would say I am agnostic. The further I go along in life, the more I get to like, you know, I want to have my big spiritual moment, but it doesn't come. It'd be nice if it did. I'd love to feel certain that there was a thing, there was a reason. But to me, the more I live, the more I realize the reason is in what you do, not in there doesn't like the idea of a greater purpose. It's like in a Minecraft world, I don't have to have a greater purpose to placing stone on grass. I can just do it if I want to. It's dumb if I don't have an end plan, and I kind of don't. But it's like, sure, let's do it, right? Okay, Token, if they were going to make a cave update, wouldn't they completely remake the mining system? Like, mining Y11 is going to be obsolete. Oh no, we'll have to learn a new layer to mine at. How awful. Toycat, can you do an experiment of authoritarian realm versus an anti-authoritarian realm? The next one I want to test is about memberships and clubs and stuff. Like, I don't want to encourage anyone to subscribe just for it or become a member just for it. But I want to see how I want to prove. I've got a hypothesis that I want to prove. I feel like I'm gonna have a realm that anyone can join, and a realm that only people who have given $5 can join or whatever. And I feel like the realm, you know, the membership is probably what it's gonna be. I feel like the realm that people have to pay to access is gonna be wonderful at the end of the week, and the realm that people didn't is gonna be a wreck. That's my theory. Name a better streamer. He doesn't say thank you because he knows that he's God. It's okay. I reached the stream where you got rickrolled like a day ago and you never removed the audio. I think I had to unlist it though, right? That's my understanding of events. Also, I would like to be a YouTuber who plays Minecraft, talks about other stuff while playing, but I'm not sure one would be popular with Minecraft already to do that. I don't know what your question is, Imja, but you can do anything. You just gotta believe in yourself. Like, honestly, if you want to talk about other things, you don't have to play Minecraft. I play Minecraft because I like playing Minecraft. But if the talking's the more important thing, you can find a dedicated live stream audience for that. You can look people in the eyes too and be like, "This is what you gotta." Oh, my hands hurt so bad. It's still covered in holes. It's been weeks, but my hands are not better yet, and that hurt really badly. But like, imagine this, but like, you have to care about yourself, cause no one will do it if you don't. Creepy eye contact. Yeah, go do things, you know, for the people you care about. They're not gonna be around forever. So yeah, like you can do that. You don't need to play Minecraft. So Kat, you made me love Minecraft again since Alex Woolhite. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, by the way, I feel like this is a natural breaking point now. We streamed for like how long? An hour and 42 minutes. Thank you to the 1,000 of you who came along. Even though we had to cancel our event at the last minute, a lot of people couldn't make it over. It's always sad. Like, it's like... I feel like we made it up today, and that's because of the chat. Honestly, some live streams I feel like, you know what? People can watch, that's cool. Some live streams it's like, I could have done this without chat, and I am thankful to you for making that a thing. Before I go, actually, I'm going to fill up my water. Because you know, I've got to do it anyway, so if you want to look at my chair, want to fear for my life, let's go do that. Should we do a live stream of me just browsing my phone? Chair mode activated. Oh wait, actually, let's go check the video. Okay, so now is the time I've got to tell you this. Wait, actually, I can show you my emojis too. Actually, okay, so here's my screen. Oh no, wrong one. Wrong. Hello. I don't know what I'm doing here in the corner, but I definitely shouldn't be here. This one. So hello, I'm a BX Toy Cat. So down here, you can see 55... You can't actually see. 55 people. Just take my word for it. You can see, like, 4 people watched there, then 1, then 1. So go find this video. Try and add to its watch time, or its... Try and get it, like, going back in the algorithm or whatever. There's got to be some magic to that. Second of all, look over here. You can see the emojis we've got. So we've got this one, 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 and this one. And we're about to get some new ones too. So in case you're curious, that's a thing that we're soon going to have. Wait, is that going to change the skin tone of the emoji? Why did it change the skin tone? I'm sad. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching today's live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, smash that bell. I am going to have I'll be tweeting probably a lot tomorrow. Or I don't know if I tweet more or less when I'm traveling. I get loads of people being like, "Oh, stop tweeting, Toycat," and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm just having a good time. Or maybe I'll tweet less. I don't know, but follow me on Twitter if you want to see me while I'm gone. Tomorrow we will have a video. It will be a good one, I hope. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the Twitter world and tomorrow. We'll try to have a video every day, and I'll try to be streaming on Thursday, but I've got to pack my stream setup effectively, and I don't know if I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.